and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank too with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut 3.
Buck! What do you think you're doing?
I'm just trying to teach these ladies how to play football.
You leave those girls alone and get back to work.
But they want to play.
Bye, Buck! You better get in there and get my winter treads on and check my brakes and change the oil. We have to get to the Preston High football game, you fool!
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
Memory foam, number up, number down, purple this, temper that. With so many choices, what makes the best mattress?
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress, introducing our Almost Heaven Sleep Collection, custom built right here in West Virginia and created with the best American-made materials available. These sets are double-sided, so you can rotate and flip the mattresses, giving you years of comfort, support, and restful sleep.
So don't be confused by all the choices. Come to Delano's. We make your mattress shopping easy and experience
the Delano's difference. Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture. For nearly 50 years, our family store has been known for low prices, great customer service, and quality home furnishings.
Our nationwide low price guarantee means you'll save more on name brands like Catnapper,
Best,
Von Bassett,
Serta,
Franklin,
and the Almost Heaven Mattress Collection made right here in West Virginia. If you want to spend more at an overpriced big furniture store, that's your business.
But at Delano's, our business is to save you money.
So come in and see for yourself and experience the Delano's difference.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank too with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut 3.
Buck! What do you think you're doing?
I'm just trying to teach these ladies how to play football.
You leave those girls alone and get back to work.
But they want to play.
Bye, Buck! and check my brakes and change the oil. We have to get to the Preston High football game, you fool!
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Ed B, do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
President Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, "We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future." You can help build our youth for the future. Coming soon, the Preston County Youth Center. The Preston County Youth Center is a nonprofit 20,000 square foot facility on 6 acres between Reedsville and Masontown, featuring a 12,000 square foot multi-purpose gym area where there'll be basketball, volleyball, indoor soccer, and lots more. Outside, there will be football, soccer, rugby, track, cross-country, field hockey, lacrosse, and so much more. The Preston County Youth Center is more than sports, though. There will be after-school programs, family fun activities, and child care, just to name a few. The sky's the limit. To find out more and to get involved with the youth of Preston County, log on to pcyouthcenter.com. That's pcyouthcenter.com. The Preston County Youth Center. Help us build Preston County youth for the future.
Route 7 just west of Kingwood. Keep up the good work. From Scott Ford, Schaefer G. Call 304-892-4425. Need some road repairs, stone haul, pond work, septic system, no job is too big or too small. All and much more with that one phone call to Jennings Excavating. Local folks that can get the job done for you. Glad to be serving all of Preston County and the surrounding area. Call 304-892-4425. Jennings Excavating, Newburgh.
Getting water into your house, getting water out of your house. You know, these are both issues we have to deal with. Let Eckerts Incorporated help you out or in. Eckerts has a complete line of Gould, Myers, and Franklin pumps. Whether you need a deep well pump to get the water in or a sump pump to get the water out, you'll find what you need at Eckerts. Plus, Eckerts has the pipe and fittings to get the job done right. Remember, every good home improvement project starts at Eckerts Incorporated on the Albright Road.
Nothing seems to go quite right if you don't get a good night's sleep. Hi, this is Melissa from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We invite you to stop in and try America's best-made, most comfortable mattresses, the Almost Heaven Collection. World-class quality, made by West Virginia hands and hearts. Two-sided and flippable for double the comfort and double the life. Don't take my word for it. Come in and see for yourself. Quit tossing and turning and try the Made in West Virginia mattress sets. Available at Delano's, Route 7, near Reedsville.
The heating season is here. To make sure that we stay warm, as we know those cold days and nights are coming, we call Lewis & Burge for any of our season heating needs. Be it for your home or your business, that one phone call to Lewis & Burge will have those red trucks on their way to service your heating system. Be it gas, fuel oil, electric, Lewis & Burge can handle the situation. For over 65 years, they have been answering the call. 304-789-2611. Licensed professionals. Lewis & Burge, 304-789-2611.
Looking for work in healthcare? Mon Health is hiring at all of their facilities throughout North Central West Virginia. We have immediate openings for registered nurses, medical assistants, licensed practical nurses, and more. Visit monhealth.com/careers. View our open positions and be sure to fill out an application at whichever location you choose. When you join the team at Mon Health, you not only feel the difference in your work, you make a real difference in the lives of West Virginians. Apply at monhealth.com/careers.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Allstate agent Becky Bernardowitz of Hartley Insurance knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. With Hartley Insurance, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Hartley Insurance can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Call Becky at 304-329-2161 for a free quote. Hartley Insurance.
The Preston High Knights play here. Preston County Sports Connection, 107.7 FM.
Preston will receive and defend the goal to our right. The official says, let's get her underway. We're ready to go at University High School. The kick, well, I don't think it was an onside kick. It was just a very short kick taken at the 45-yard line, a very short kickoff. Only went 15 yards in the air and was pulled out of the air across the way by our Preston High Knights, and we will have excellent field position to start this football game at our own 45. So we like that situation. No, we won't get into all the bad field position we had all last week, will we? Wide out, three of them to the left and one to the right. Man in motion, back to the from the left to the right. Here we go, a swing to the left side, to the 50, to the 45, to the 41-yard line. A nice gain of about 12, 13, 14 yards on that first run, and we saw this in the warm-ups where they were snapping the football back to Easton Gibbs, and Gibbs just took the football around the left end and picked up a good solid 14 yards and a first down on the first play from scrimmage for our Preston High Knights. Quickly out of the huddle, and we're back to the same thing. It is Easton Gibbs that stands behind the center. Now, I didn't see him throwing much in the warm-up, just running the football. Let's see if he does it again. This time he hands it off to Aiden Bischoff. Bischoff over the 40, down to around the 37-yard line. So we're going to give a good solid gain of 4 to Aiden Bischoff in the backfield for the Preston High Knights. If you listen to the coach in his program, he said we're going to change things up and do things a little bit different. And certainly in the first two plays, Preston has done things different. A gain of 4 on that run in there by Aiden Bischoff. All right, up to the line of scrimmage we come with a 2nd and 6. We've only played just a little over a minute. There is no score, but Preston with excellent field position at the 37-yard line of the Buccaneers. Here we go with a sweep to the left side again, to the 35, to the 30, inside the 30, and where did he step out of bounds? I think they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, but if that is so, well, not quite a first down, or is it? Yes, they're moving the chains across the way. I didn't see the official give the signal, but they moved the chains, and now there is a holding penalty marked off against Preston that had to come right against the sideline because I didn't see the official throw the flag, didn't see the flag on the field, but the official steps back and says it is a hold against the Preston High Knights, and the chain gang across the way got a little, how do we say, premature on that, should we say? And they have moved it, and now they're going to have to sort of guesstimate a little bit as to where it was and what it was, I guess. They are still talking things over. They have moved the football back to the 42. Watching the officials, watching the chain gang, and looking up here at the 2nd down and about 10, maybe even a little bit more than that. I think we lost about a yard on that move of the chain, didn't we? It was at the 41, and we needed to go to the 31. Now we're at the 42 and need to go to the 32. But nonetheless, still we're going to call it 10. Around the right side, we go with Easton Gibbs. He's at the 40, he's at the 35, he's at the 30. He's at the 20 and down to the 15. Matters not, does it? Not when you get a nice run like that from Easton Gibbs as he took it on that sweep around the right side and picks up first down yardage down to the 15-yard line. They've spotted the football and the hash mark on the far side of the field. The wide side is the left. Gibbs goes out of bounds, so the clock is stopped with 10:35 left to go in the opening quarter. There is no score, but the Preston High Knights on the move. 1st and 10 from Buchanan Upsher's 15-yard line. Wide out, way out here to the left side. We've not done anything but run the football, and we run it again to the 10, inside the 10 to the 9. And again, that is Gibbs on the run. Looking over at the sideline, getting the play. 2nd down and about 4. Gain of 6. A nice carry there. We've gotten yardage outside and inside. Let's see what we go with this 2nd down and about 4 to go for a first down. Ball spotted at the 9. We need to go to the 5 for a 1st and goal. Let's see if we can pick it up here as we go under 10 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Wide outs, 2 to the left, actually 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Run straight up the middle to the 5, inside the 5, down to the 1. Did he get into the end zone? Touchdown, Preston, Easton Gibbs. Comes with 9:45 left to go on a stop clock, and our Preston High Knights, after a very short kickoff that they took at their own 45, marched 55 yards into the end zone. All the carries by Easton Gibbs except one, and it went to Aiden Bischoff, and now we go for the point after. Waiting the snap. The snap, the spot, the kick is up, and it is good. So as we come back up the field, 9:45 left to go in the opening quarter, our Preston High Knights have taken a 7-0 lead.
Did you know that no one has a better selection of fishing tackle than Mountaineer Gun Sales? That's right. Whether you're floating the river, tournament fishing for bass, or just enjoying a weekend of solitude at your favorite fishing hole, Mountaineer Gun Sales has what you need. Rods, reels, live bait, artificial bait, plus all the tackle to go along with it. And a full line of Huck Performance sportswear. Shirts, shorts, shoes, overalls, you name it. Before you head outdoors, head to Mountaineer Gun Sales on the Point Marion Road, Morgantown.
Premium Collision Center, Route 7 west of Terrata, can fix them up whether that collision is big or small. Now, with over 40 years of experience in body repair, the folks at Premium Collision have the experience and the equipment to repair your car or truck, whether that's big or small. Premium Collision will work with your insurance company. Now, you have the right to take that vehicle to the body shop of your choice. So choose Premium Collision Center when needed. Phone 304-789-1133. That's Premium Collision Center, Route 7 West, Terrata, 304-789-1133.
Back here at University High, our Preston High Knights have taken a 7-0 lead over the Buchanan Upshur Buccaneers. The umbrella's still up, so we must be, we're in a nice dry spot. We could have used a small heater, but nonetheless, waiting here for some reason, seem to be a little bit hesitant to get the kickoff. Now we go. Preston breaks out of the huddle. Trevor Thomas will do the chores of the kickoff for our Preston High Knights. Again, right to left. Scoring on their first possession, 55 yards, all on the ground. The kick, a squibbler, fallen on down there at about the 30, and now a little scrum for the football, but the official right there says it is Buchanan Upshur's. So neither kickoff, the one to start the game for Buchanan Upshur, as they kick to Preston, nor Preston's traveled very far. Maybe it's the wetness of the football, the wetness of the field, the approach, and so forth. Of course, this is artificial turf here at University High, but nonetheless, it also gets wet and slippery. Wide out, way out here to the right side. The official has spotted the football on the hash mark on the far side of the field. The wide side is to the right for Buchanan Upshur. They come to the wide out to the right. Quarterback sets up about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see what they've got going. They say they run the football a lot, and they hand it off straight up the middle and up, maybe a yard. Got just over the 30. The football actually spotted between the 29 and 30. We're going to call it the 30. They move it up to around the 31. We'll give him a gain of 1. Gain of 1 on that particular play. In watching the pregame, you saw Buchanan throwing it around a little, but their primary, and Coach Tennant seemed to think would be they would run the football. Wideouts, 2 of them to the right this time, 1 to the left. Quarterback looks over the defense, 3 down defensive linemen. They give it to the left side, and pass down the field. Pass was incomplete. It was Ian Donnan, the sophomore quarterback, tries to get it down the field to, again, one of the players that Coach Tennant mentioned for me to watch, Sterling Throp. Throp seems to be their main, not only receiver, but running back. Brings up 3rd, and we're going to call it 9. 3rd and 9 is a bit of fog rolls in across the field here at University High School. The wind seems to have picked up just a little bit, maybe to get this rain out of the road. Wideouts, 2 left, 2 right, and in motion from left to right. Sets up just behind the center. Hand it off. Nope, little pass. Over center, falls incomplete, way low, non-catchable, nobody close it really. So University High is going to be 3 and out, and will have to punt into the wind. I was a little wondering about that when they kicked off. They chose to kick into the wind, and now we'll be punting into the wind. Of course, you get it 2 quarters, and you don't get it 2 quarters, but most teams, when they have to kick off to start the game, want the wind at their back. Didn't seem to be the way that Buchanan settled that. Now we've got a late arrival on the field for Buchanan, and it causes them to call a timeout. Timeout on the field with a score of Preston 7, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
A special announcement from Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care during these uncertain times of COVID-19. Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care, located in Reedsville, is open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Again, that's Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care in Reedsville, open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. No appointment necessary. Preston Memorial Hospital is there to help you. Your close-to-home hospital.
You're one of our own. I'm headed down to Mason Town to see the tire lady.
Rainbow Tire is open to keep you on the road. Tires, wheels, alignments, and professional service when it comes to your car, you name it, the Tire Lady takes care of it. Rainbow Tire is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 3. Keeping you on the road since 1984, the Tire Lady's Rainbow Tire in Masontown and Morgantown.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
Back here at University High, Buchanan Upshur to kick. It's a punt to our Preston High Knights. The snap, it's a low snap. It's battered around on the ground, picked up down where? At about the 12, 13-yard line by Preston. It was a low, wobbly snap picked up by the Preston High Knights as it was rolling around on the ground, got batted backwards towards the goal line, and I'm not sure who picked that thing up for Preston High Knights. There were several down there, but nonetheless, excellent field position again, and we'll call that a turnover, and it obviously was. 1st and 10 for Preston at the 12-yard line of Buchanan Upshur. So already up 7-0, and 8:45 left to go in the opening quarter again. We've got things going our way. Under center, Trevor Thomas hands it straight up the middle to Easton Gibbs, and Gibbs gets to the 10 and maybe to the 9. We'll give him to the 9-yard line, and we're going to call it a gain of 3. And that's about all as the Buchanan Upshur defense, who had given up big running plays on that first drive that Preston had, toughened up a little bit and only saw a 3-yard gain for Gibbs on that play. Wide out here to the left and one to the right also, which is the far side of the field. Again, we run the football and not much there. Down to the 7 perhaps. A gain of a couple more will bring up 3rd, and we're going to call it a long 5. 3rd and 5 for our Preston High Knights. From the 7-yard line of Buchanan Upshur. Driving in, hopefully, for our second score as we go to 7:40 here in quarter number 1, leading 7-0 and driving again. 3rd and 5 from the 7 out of an I formation. A pitch to the left side. We've got some running room there. To the 5-yard line, to the 2-yard line, and they're saying touchdown. Got right at the pylon, and in goes Easton Gibbs for the touchdown for the Preston High Knights. So we go up 13-0 at 7:25 left to go in the first quarter. The first score came at 9:45. Now at 7:25, we score our second touchdown, and again, the point after will be attempted by Trevor Thomas. The hold in there by Zach Riffle awaiting the snap. Fog. We're seeing some fog come in, too. No, nothing that we can't see and all that. The snap is a bit low and picked up there by Riffle as he goes to the end zone on the right side and gets in over in the corner, I do believe. Yep. The snap was a little bit slow. The football a little bit wet. Obviously, the playing surface is wet. But nonetheless, we get the 2-point conversion and go up 15-0. So with 7:25 left to go in the opening quarter, our Preston High Knights 15, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
Scott Ford Schaefer GMC would like to take just a moment and say, once again, let's go Knights. We know the schoolwork isn't easy, and to keep those grades up, so many involved in extracurricular activities, whether it's sports, the band, the FFA, Junior ROTC, the numerous club activities. We know it's tough. The very best from one and all at Scott Ford Schaefer GMC, Route 7, just west of Kingwood. Keep up the good work. From Scott Ford, Schaefer GMC, Kingwood.
Hey, how's your roof? Will you need to make some repairs before the bad weather sets in, or is it just time to take care of it before problems pop up? Well, the place to go for your roofing needs is none other than Street Store. Right now, you'll save big at Streets, 40-year painted metal roofing, just $209 a foot. Streets has the ridges, vents, soffit, fascia, and fasteners to get the job done right. New roof in your future? Go to where the professionals go. Street Store, Route 7 in Masontown.
Well, again, Trevor Thomas will kick it off after the second score of our Preston High Knights. Wind at his back. First one didn't travel very far. Let's see if it's a little more toe into this one. Nope, about the same place, down at about the 32, 33-yard line. Low rolling kickoff taken right there and falling to his knee. So that's where Buchanan Upshur will put it in play. I know before the evening's over, so I might as well just say it, get it over with. I will say University High because you're looking big at the big University High logo down here. You have once already. Have I done that once already? I'm sure it'll happen again because you're looking down at that big University logo, and of course that's what they've got in the end zones and so forth. So I just feel confident I'll do that. But we'll try to keep it at Buchanan Upshur and Preston. All right, so Buchanan Upshur with their second possession. Wideouts 2 left and 2 right. We were told they were going to run the football. or thought they would run the football. They do this time straight up the middle and over the 35, a gain of a couple, maybe 3. And that's about it on that particular run. Second down, and we're going to we'll give him 3. 2nd and 7. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage as Buchanan is not huddling at this point. They just come straight up to the line of scrimmage and get the play from over here at the sideline again. Wideouts 2 left, 2 right. Awaiting the snap. Tries his hands off, does the quarterback. Takes the football. Hands it off up the middle again, and nowhere to go. That defensive line in there and the linebackers for the Preston High Knights doing an excellent job. Standing in there for the Preston High Knights, number 53, Blaine Fear, the senior, gets a chunk of that tackle. We call this guy's name often on defense, Aiden Bischoff. He always seems to be around the football and was that time. So it brings up a 3rd down, and we'll give him a yard, 3rd and 6, as we go to 6:15 on a running clock in the first quarter, and we are up 15-0. The Buccaneers await the snap, looking for some pressure. Straight up the middle, got some pressure coming. The pass is complete out here at the 32, and immediately the tackle is made. A nice individual tackle is made by Todd Fraley after the reception by Owens. Fraley was right there to make the tackle, and now Buchanan will have to punt again. Their last punt, the snap on the wet football, the wet turf got away, and they actually never did get back to the kicker, just rolled around, and Preston was able to fall on it. Let's see if how we do with this one. This snap is good. We've got some pressure on the punter, but he gets it away. It hits at the 45, gets a bit of a bounce for the Buccaneers and goes over the 40 down to around the 38-yard line, and that's where Preston will put it in play. 5:20 left to go in the opening quarter. We're up 15-0 and have an opportunity now with our 3rd possession to add to that lead at 15-0. The first drive started at the 45 after the short opening kickoff. The second drive from the 12 after the bad snap on the punt attempt. And now we've got it at the 38-yard line with 2 wideouts to the left and 2 to the right. We have not thrown a pass as of yet. We still haven't. The handoff comes to the left side to the 40 and down inside the 40 to around the 42-yard lines where they're going to put it, down to about the 42. It was Jackson Lewis coming from the right side and taking the handoff over here to the left and brings it up to the 43. Give Jackson Lewis 5 on that carry. And again, everything so far has been on the ground for our Knights. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. The offensive line has done a tremendous job. 4 down defensive linemen for the Buccaneers. Man in motion, back to the right side. The sweep going to the 50-yard line into Buchanan territory at the 45 and down to around the 43. They may spot it closer to the 42. Whatever that is, it is another first down for our Preston High Knights, and they move the chains with 4.5 to go in quarter number 1. On the ground, we move the football, and it is at it's closer to the 41, isn't it? Closer to the 41 when they get done moving it. So we'll take that, the 41-yard line, moving from right to left into hopefully score number 3. Straight up the middle, down to the 35-yard line, running hard. Heath Layton on the carry that time. Richard Layton, the senior running back, picks up about 5 more strong yards. We go under 4 minutes to play in the opening half, up 15-0. Scrimmaging from the 36-yard line of Buchanan Upshur with wideouts 2 left, 2 right. Looking over the defense, awaiting the snap. Here you go. On the right side, handoff inside the 35, inside the 30, and down to around the 27. It's Layton again. Layton on the carry, and it's first down yardage for our Preston High Knights. They move the chains. The chain gang is waiting for the officials to tell them to move now. I've noticed that after they got a little anxious there earlier in the game. All right, here we go. They start the clock up after they set the chains, and Preston High up to the line of scrimmage, leading 15-0 as we approach 3:15 left to go in the opening quarter. And again, running the football all on the ground. Over on the left side, a missed tackle at the 35, and falling forward, not getting a whole lot that time, was Easton Gibbs. Pretty nice defensive set that time for the Buccaneers as they hold Gibbs to about a 1-yard gain, and that's been about the shortest gain that we've had. We've been running the football and doing a nice job of it. A misty rain here at University High School, where our Preston High Knights are the home team against Buchanan Upshur. 2:30 when we get the snap on this one, or under, as we come up to the line of scrimmage. Wideouts 2 left, 2 right. Will we throw it here? Nope, we're going to run it again. This time it is Trevor Thomas, and he is tackled in the backfield, and we'll bring up a 3rd and long. That was our first minus play, if you will. No gain. They may have lost a yard. Let's see exactly where they spotted it, about the 32. So we'll say lost about a yard, and it is 3rd and 10 as we go under 2 minutes. Our first 2 possessions have ended in scores. Let's see what we've got here. The play clock down to 7. This is the first time that it's even been close. Now down to 5. Are we going to call a timeout? Down to 1 on the play clock. They get the snap. Trevor Thomas fires a pass out. It is caught at the 30. Down to the 25 and near the 20 and hurdling down near first down yardage and may have it. Let's see exactly where they spotted it. The pass was a little low and picked off over there by the catch was made. Was that Riffle? Oh, it was Easton Gibbs. Gibbs on the catch. It's all getting to me just a little bit. Gibbs on the catch, and we do have a first down. They have moved it down inside the 15. I couldn't tell exactly where he was, where he went out of bounds across the way. But down to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Preston. Now moving into the end zone, hopefully for their 3rd score out of an I formation. They give it to the right side to Gibbs again, and this time not a whole lot awaits him there, except white-shirted Buccaneers. He gets a couple, and that's about it. From the 14 down to around the 12-yard line, 1:10 left to go in the opening quarter. We're in the huddle and getting the play in from the sideline across the way. Now Gibbs goes out. Up to the line of scrimmage we come. Aiden Bischoff in the backfield back there. We're staying in that I formation. Under a minute to go. The play clock down to 8. We take the snap. We hand it off to the left side, trying to find some running room, and tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. That time was Layton. Layton tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. We'll bring up the 2nd, 3rd, and long that we've had, and more fog and more drizzle comes in here at University High. 30 seconds on the big clock, the play clock down to 20, so they will have to run one more play here in quarter number 1. Not in the huddle yet is Trevor Thomas, and we may end up with a timeout here. Let's see what the coaching staff says, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. There is timeout on the field with a score. Preston 15, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
Whether you're a shade tree mechanic or run an auto repair shop, you can't beat the service and quality you get at Advance Auto Parts in East Kingwood. With the trained and knowledgeable staff at Advance, you'll get the right part for your car or truck, and you'll get it fast. And they're open when you need them, 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday through Saturday, and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Whatever your vehicle, whatever the part, Advance Auto Parts, 318 East Main Street in Kingwood.
Clear Mountain Bank, our local community bank, would like to recognize our Preston High students, though, to all that give that extra, whether it be in sports, football, volleyball, golf, or other sports, or the great Preston High Band, the FFA, the Junior ROTC, the many clubs and organizations. That extra effort and time will be recognized. Clear Mountain Bank will be there as you move forward. Clear Mountain Bank with 5 convenient Preston County locations: Rollsburg, Kingwood, Terre Haute, Reedsville, and Brewston Mills. Clear Mountain Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
All right, we've got a third down situation. Football spotted at about the 12-yard line. We need to go to just inside the 5 for a first down. Third down out of an I formation. Trevor Thomas under center. Trevor Thomas rolls to his right side, looks downfield, fires a pass. It is complete to Fraley, touchdown. Todd Fraley gathers it in at about the 6 or 7 yard line, and into the end zone he goes for the third score for our Preston High Knights. There is still 7 seconds to go in the first quarter. A little bit of drizzle, a little bit of wind, a little bit of fog, and 21 points on the scoreboard for our Preston High Knights as we will attempt the point after. The last snap, again, a wet football, wet turf, was a little bit low. Nonetheless, ran it in for 2. Let's see what we do with this one. The snap is good. The kick is low and no good. So as they come back up the field with 7 seconds left to go in the opening quarter, Preston 21, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
Nothing seems to go quite right if you don't get a good night's sleep. Hi, this is Melissa from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We invite you to stop in and try America's best made, most comfortable mattresses, the Almost Heaven collection. World-class quality, made by West Virginia hands and hearts. Two-sided and flippable for double the comfort and double the life. Don't take my word for it. Come in and see for yourself. Quit tossing and turning and try the Made in West Virginia mattress sets. Available at Delano's, Route 7, near Reedsville.
What's worse than the roads around here? The answer is our internet. It's slow or worse, but you keep paying and hoping for better. Well, better is here. Smoother and faster than a new highway. It's fiber optic cable. The cutting edge technology comes from Prodigy, and that's a Preston County company. Prodigy, better phone and internet through fiber optics. Call us to see if we are available in your area yet. 304-777-4444. Prodigy, the way internet should be.
All right, we'll try another kickoff. Both of the last two have been gathered in at 32, 33-yard line. They've just been little short squibblers now, whether that's, again, the footing down there on the field or what, the wetness and so forth. There is drizzle. There is, we can call it light rain and drizzle. Wind coming out of the north-northwest. Some fog rolls in periodically, not real heavy, but some patches now and then. All right, here we go with the kickoff, leading 21-0. This one high and short again. A fair catch is taken at the 35. They're doing that intentionally, are they not? To avoid any runbacks. That's just they are seemingly kicking it in that area, the same area on the far side of the field, trying to get it down to around the 30-35. That time the fair catch was called for and made at the 35-yard line. So still 6 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. And we thought Buchanan would run the football. Preston has run it all except on 2 plays and completed 2 passes. Buchanan, we've got motion flags all over the place, and that will be a 5-yard mark-off against the Buccaneers. So instead of having it at the 35, 1st and 10, they'll have it at the 30, 1st and 15. The next time they snap the football probably will be the last play of quarter number 1, which has been all Preston High with that 21-0 lead. Coming over to the sideline, getting a bit of instructions on the play from the sideline over here. The Buccaneers do not huddle, but they do get the play call either brought in via players from the sideline or the quarterback running over to the sideline and getting it from the coaching staff. Awaiting the snap, man in motion left to right. Quarterback back to pass, looks downfield, looks for a swing pass. It is over the head of the intended receiver. that is the end of the first quarter. The end of the first quarter with the score. Preston 21, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
Clear Mountain Bank, our local community bank, would like to recognize our Preston High students, to all that give that extra, whether it be in sports, football, volleyball, golf, or other sports, or the great Preston High band, the FFA, the Junior ROTC, the many clubs and organizations. That extra effort and time will be recognized. Clear Mountain Bank will be there as you move forward. Clear Mountain Bank with 5 convenient Preston County locations: Rollsburg, Kingwood, Terrata, Reedsville, and Brewston Mills. Clear Mountain Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Premium Collision Center, Route 7 west of Terrata, can fix them up whether that collision is big or small. Now, with over 40 years of experience in body repair, the folks at Premium Collision have the experience and the equipment to repair your car or truck, whether that's big or small. Premium Collision will work with your insurance company. Now you have the right to take that vehicle to the body shop of your choice. So choose Premium Collision Center when needed. Phone 304-789-1133. That's Premium Collision Center, Route 7 West, Terrata, 304-789-1133.
The Preston High Knights play here.
The Transitional Care Program at Preston Memorial Hospital.
107.7 FM, WFSP.
All right, now we defend the goal to our left, and we'll be moving, obviously, left to right offensively. Our Preston High Knights on defense right now, and watch 2 wideouts to the right, a split in to the left, and a slot to the left, and the quarterback stands about 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Wide splits on this line of scrimmage for the Buccaneers, and so far we haven't seen anything fancy. We were told and feel that they will still try to run a lot of traps that time. That play did not work. Straight up the middle and waiting right there was Aiden Bischoff. Boom. Tackle. Aiden Bischoff in there on that tackle. Also in there for the Preston High Knights, we saw Chase Blaney. You call his name a lot defensively for the Preston High Knights. So it is no gain on that play. 3rd down. And after the 5-yard penalty that they had marked off, 3rd and 15. Player late getting onto the field. How many Buccaneers do we have out there? Do we have 11? They must have. Ready to go with a snap. Quarterback drops straight back, looks down the field. We had him in the backfield. He starts to run, and we still catch him before he gains any notable yards. Got 2 or 3 up the middle, and it will bring another punting situation for Buchanan Upshur. They've had one pretty decent punt, one snap that did not get to the punter, which Preston was able to fall on and capitalize for points. And now, let's see what this one brings. With the wind at their back this time, the Buccaneers will attempt the punt, ready and waiting for the snap. Good snap, a lot of pressure, the kick is away, and a pretty good punt. Taken down at the 32, and Preston bobbles this one. But we pick it up. It is Jackson Lewis, I do believe. Again, the field wet, the football wet, and it will happen. But Jackson Lewis was able to fall on the football, so no harm, no foul. And our Preston High Knights will take over at about the 27, 28-yard line when they finally spot it. They seem to be taking a little bit of time to see exactly where it's going. And while they, 27, 28. We'll call it 28. How's that? We break out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage, leading 21-0. Have scored on each possession that we have had the football. Tight end on the right side. Straight up the middle on the handoff. Out over the 30 to the 34, maybe the 35, and I believe it is. A gain of 7. Was that Bischoff on the carry? Straight up the middle?
Looking.
I think so. That's where he generally lines up.
Yep.
Aiden Bischoff picks up about 7 yards on that first down carry for our Preston High Knights. We go under 10 minutes left to go in the opening half, leading 21-0 and looking at a 2nd and 2 from the hash mark on the far side of the field. The wide side is to the right. I formation, turn, handoff, out over the 40-yard line to the 45, near midfield, over midfield, and brought out of bounds is Easton Gibbs in Buccaneer territory at the 46-yard line. Another Preston first down. They'll set the chains, but the clock will remain stopped because Easton Gibbs ran out of bounds at about the 46. It was thrown out of bounds, however. So it is 1st and 10 Preston. 9:48 left to go in the opening half. We are up 21-0. Send 2 wideouts to the far side of the field. That's the left. And Buchanan wants to use their second timeout. The Buccaneers call a timeout defensively, timeout on the field with the score. Preston 21, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
Eckert's Incorporated is your city water hookup specialist. Eckert's carries a complete line of CTS city water pipe in sizes such as 3/4 and 1 inch. They can get any size and any length of CTS. Just stop by and ask them and they'll order it. Eckert's also carries water regulators, check valves, and all the fittings so you'll be hooked up and ready to roll. Your city water supply headquarters is, of course, Eckert's. Check it out today at Eckert's on the Albright Road.
We're trying to go about our business as usual, but it's tough during these current times. Gatos and Turner is open to help you with your legal concerns.
We're trying to maintain the recommendations by our governor and the CDC while still remaining open to work for and with our clients.
Need some help with a legal issue? Call Gatos and Turner at 329-0773.
Absolutely. We're here every day. We're changing what we do and able to still serve our clients while still keeping people healthy and safe.
329-0773 for Gatos and Turner across from Walmart, Kingwood.
So Buchanan has used their second timeout at 9:48 left to go in the opening half. Use this one defensively as the Preston High Knights moving again in the Buchanan territory at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10 there. Wideouts 2 left, 2 right, man in motion. That is Jackson Lewis as he comes around the left side. Very little there, and there's a flag on the play. I think we got a little movement down here probably by our Preston High Knights. Nope, they're going to call it holding. Is that what they said? I didn't see anything. That's just what the PA guy said. I think that is what they're marking off. Maybe they made a signal down here I didn't see, but nonetheless, it is a 10-yard mark-off against our Preston High Knights, and we'll bring up a 1st and 20 now. 1st and 20, we've only had that. That's our second penalty, isn't it? Yep. All right. Let's see if this causes us to throw the football. We ain't thrown it much. Been so good on the ground. Haven't wanted to. See what they've got here. Yep. Little quick slant pass. It is caught at the 40, out over the 45, 46, 47, maybe. A gain of 5. What a quick little slant pass that was. That was a nice one, wasn't it? Just fired in there real quickly and picked up by Zach Riffle. Got about 5 yards on that play. Not a big gainer, but a nice gain at that. And second, and we're going to call it still 15 or more. The clock runs. The fog drifts across the field from time to time. Nothing to keep the fans or us from seeing the playing field. Wide out, way out here to the right side. Come 2, and also 2 to the left side. 2nd down. Snap just a little bit low. Here's another slant pass. This one to Fraley. Fraley over midfield into the 45-yard line of Buchanan Upshur. It will bring up a 3rd down and 9. The passes that Preston has thrown this evening have been those short, quick passes, and we have completed, 4 out of 5 or 4 out of 4? 4 out of 4. So it brings up a 3rd and 9. You had that 10-yard holding penalty, set us back a little bit. Now, do you have 2 plays to get 9 yards, or will you punt it if you don't get the first down here? And hopefully we will, of course, as we go under 8 minutes left to go in the first half, and up 21-0. Wideouts, 2 of them way out to the left, 2 to the right, which is the short side of the, and it is very little yardage. Very little yardage taken right there at the 44. Yeah, pick up 1. So it brings up a fourth down situation, 4th down and about 8. And I do believe we're going to punt. The first punt of the evening, the first time this evening that we have not scored on one of our possessions. So here you go with a punt. It's our first punt, isn't it? Yes, it is. Here we go. Trevor Thomas, ready with a punt, awaiting the snap. Kicking into, not a big breeze, but a breeze. Kick is away. It bounds at the 15. Did it go out of bounds? Out of bounds right there around the 15 or 16. We'll see where the official spots it. He spots it right on the 16-yard line. So Buchanan Upshur will take over there after our punt. Not a long punt, but no run back at all. And Buchanan, which hasn't been able to do anything really offensively, as our Preston High Knights have followed. Coach Tennant is kind enough to give me sort of a little scouting report and that sort of thing. And as I was reading over it this evening, it is just they have followed it to a T, so to speak. Wideouts, 3 of them to the right, 1 to the left for Buccaneers. 3 down defensive linemen for our Preston High Knights, 2 down defensive ends. On the carry straight up the middle, a loss from the 16 back to the 14. So a loss of 2 on that running play. And again, the defensive line and the offensive line for our Preston High Knights doing a wonderful job here this evening. Aiden Wright in on that tackle for our Preston High Knights. Also, we call this young fellow's name a lot, Chase Blaney. We mention him defensively quite often, and now you've got a penalty against Buchanan, I do believe. I'm not sure it's not on one of the coaches. One of the coaches was way down the field at about the inside the 15-yard line, and he was right there in the ear of the official, if you will. The official threw the flag, but now they picked it up and ain't marked nothing off. What do we have? Just too many players on the field? They didn't mark anything off. So maybe we had 12 Buccaneers out there, and they just strolled off with, again, quarterback back to throw this one, rolls to his right side, has some room out there to run, fires it down the field and over the outstretched hands of the intended receiver, and it falls incomplete. Unusual on that flag. They had 12. I thought if you broke the huddle with 12, you were flagged for the too many people on the field. Earl, we need you, don't we? There we go. 3rd down and 12 yards to go for Buchanan. Again, they do not huddle, so they're up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Awaiting the snap, looking over at the sidelines for the play. The play clock is down to 6. Now at 4 and awaiting the snap, and down to 2, down to 1. Do they get it off? I don't think so. Do they call a timeout, or do they take the penalty? Delay of game, I didn't think, and the coaches were standing down there. They ought to have been looking at the clock, some of them, but obviously they were not. So it is a delay of game against Buchanan Upshur, and they move it inside the 10 to the 9. So it is a 3rd down, and we're going to call it about a 16, 17 yards to go for a 1st down. The fog thickens somewhat. Man in motion to the right side. Quick little hitch pass out to the right over the hands of the intended receiver, and it will be a 4th down situation for Buchanan, and they will be punting with the punter standing in his end zone. Let me remind you that they have had 1 snap already this evening go awry. Yeah, awry. Which sort of just slid back. It never did make it to the punter. Preston fell on it. Let's see what we've got here. The punter will be standing about 2 to 3 yards, 4 to 5 yards, 4 yards deep into the end zone. We should get good field position. Let's not rough the punter or anything like that. No big charge here. The snap's not too bad. We come after the kick. It may have been partially blocked. It goes out of bounds. It may have been partially blocked. We had 2 or 3 Preston High Knights charging in there. I do believe one of them was Dylan Taylor. They spotted it just over the 20 at about the 23, and I think one of our Preston High Knights may have gotten a hand on that. I was watching more. Don't run into the punter, I was saying, and they did not do that. But excellent field position again as the punting special teams have not fared well for Buchanan Upshur this evening. First and 10 Preston from Buchanan Upsher's 23. Gibbs takes it around the left side to the 20, inside the 20, and will be hauled down at about the 17-yard line. So a gain of 6, let's say, for Easton Gibbs, and takes it down to the 17, where Preston will have a second down and a short 4. We go to 5.5 minutes left to go in the opening half, leading 21-0, going after win number 2, and it certainly looked well for our Preston High Knights here in the opening 19 minutes so far. Here you go, straight up the middle, Gibbs inside the 10 to the 9. It charges on down to the 7-yard line, where it will be a first down for the Preston High Knights running the football. They've slid it back to perhaps closer to the 8, but nonetheless, it will be a first and goal for our Preston High Knights. Taking their time in the huddle. Play clock, plenty of time as it goes to just 15. Breaking out of the huddle come our Knights and up to the line of scrimmage, going left to right from the hash mark on the far side of the field. The 2 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right, man in motion from right to left. The snap, they hand it to Gibbs again. Gibbs to the 1. Is he into the end zone? I believe so. Let's see, they do. The official puts the arms in the air and says touchdown Preston with 4:45 left to go in the opening half. We open up a 27-0 lead. The fog thickens and the scoreboard looks well. We can still see it to our left down here in the far corner, if you will. Awaiting the point after, the hold from Zach Riffle. Trevor Thomas to kick it up. He is, 1 of 3. Waiting the snap. The snap is good. The kick is up, and it is no good. So as they come back up the field with 4:45 left to go in the opening half, our Preston High Knights have moved out to a 27-0 lead.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Allstate agent Becky Bernardowitz of Hartley Insurance knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. With Hartley Insurance, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Hartley Insurance can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Call Becky at 304-329-2161 for a free quote. Hartley Insurance.
Home is where the heart is, and if your heart is leading you to dreams of a new place, Houses and More Real Estate is here to help. In this challenging market, we understand that home is an essential. We are able to offer our buyers and sellers virtual tours, electronic signature and notarization, video conferencing, and hey, a good old-fashioned phone call too. Let's talk. Houses and More Real Estate, 304-329-4559. Houses-more.com. We're here for you.
All right, back here at University High School, our Preston High Knights using this field because of the bleacher situation. You know about that, so no sense going there. And we are ready to kick it off left to right on the hash mark on the near side of the field. Let's see if they just try one of these little squibblers again or whatever down to around the 35-yard line. That's what they've been doing, and letting Buchanan start from there and see what happens. And so far, our defense has been right on top of things. The kick, this one, another little squibbler, is taken at the 33 and falling on right there. They may give him the 34. So that obviously was the plan going in, because that's where all of them have gone. The short down here, just inside the 35. This one they're going to mark at the 33 in University High. I did it again. That's all. That's not bad. I look at this logo down here, and there I am at both end zones. So at University High School, Buchanan Upshur comes up to the line of scrimmage. They are white jerseys and blue pants. Yeah, different uniforms too. Sure. There you go. Wideouts, 2 of them to the right. Come with a running play to the left side and a tackle. Nope. That wasn't like that. Oh, my. Jacob Burns did a nice tackle there. He did. Nice fake by the quarterback, too. Got me. got me, and there was Burns to make the tackle. I was watching the other kid, and we got him too. We tackled him too, but nonetheless, I wasn't the only one. That was a nice fake with that kid. And they gained a couple. But that's all. Just over 4 minutes left to go in the half. Let's watch this one a little closer. 3 down defensive linemen. Are we blitzing some linebackers? They hand this one off up the middle, and not much there. Maybe another yard. That's all. 3rd down. And we're going to call it 7. And they moved it a little more, so we'll be generous and say 3rd and 6. How's that? Quickly, ready to go, are the Buccaneers from the 37-yard line, their own 37. They need to go to the 43 for a first down. That have been scarce for the Buccaneers this evening. Here they go. Quarterback keeps it. Little swing pass out here to the right side. We've got him at the 37, 38-yard line, maybe a gain of 1. And that's all. And again, the Buccaneers will be called upon to punt the football under 3 minutes to go in the first half when they get the punt off. And I think we tipped the last one. They were kicking out of their end zone, and I'm not sure we didn't tip that. They got it at the 23, and just a few plays later, we were into the end zone for our 4th touchdown of the evening. Dropping back to the 30-yard line, Jackson Lewis awaiting the snap, a good snap, but the punter drops it. Now he picks it up, tries to run with it, fires a little pass out here to the 40, and Buchanan has a first down. If they don't have linemen down the field and the late flag comes in, and that may be against Preston. Now, the one thing that I don't think that the officials looked at or for or with were how many linemen were downfield when they threw the pass. Looked to me like there were several, but I don't think that's going to be the call. The call, I do believe, is going to be a late hit out of bounds against our Preston High Knights, and indeed it is. The punter wasn't a bad snap, but he dropped the wet football, picked it up, started to run to his left, threw a little swing pass out here that was complete, and taken over the 50, over the 40, down to around the 40-yard line, somewhere in that neighborhood, and then we got the penalty. So we're setting up Buchanan at the 28 of Preston. So they're going to say, I guess, the penalty happened at about the 43. All right, 2.5 minutes left to go in the half. A big break for the Buccaneers, and they throw it into the end zone. The man wide open, and he dropped it. Watching down there, we had 2 defenders, but they really weren't very close. The pass was right on target, and it was dropped. Now we've got another flag. Been a pretty penalty-free ball game. This one in the backfield of Buchanan Upshur, and again the mark-off will come against Preston. Roughing the passer is that call. I didn't see that one either. Roughing the passer is that call against Preston.
2 first downs for the Buccaneers, both of them on this drive.
So here you go. First and, well, it's not quite goal. 1st and 10 at the 14, but we've helped them out with 30 yards and penalties. I'd still like to see a replay how many they had downfield on the punt, but that's okay. We ain't going to. All right, 1st and 10 from the 14. Handoff. Nothing. May have lost a yard. I don't think they can run the football against us. In there again, Aiden Bischoff. Also in there again, Ryan Wilson. We've called his name, the senior, 6 foot 215. In there on that tackle. Loss of 1, we will say. So it will be 2nd and 10 or 2nd and 11 from the 15. Up to the line quickly. Now, Buchanan has but 1 timeout left. They called one very early, and then they called another one defensively. So they've only got 1 timeout left. Man in motion left to right. Sets up just behind the tackle. Pass over the middle is slapped away. Incomplete. Nice defensive play down there by our Preston High Knights. Good coverage by the Knights. Had a couple of them down there. Easton Gibbs, I think, was the one that slapped it away. So now it is third down. 3rd and 11 from the 15 for Buchanan Upshur as our Preston High Knights lead this thing 27-0 with 1:38 left to go in the opening half. The drizzle, the light rain continues. The fog blows in. Awaiting the snap. Here you go with it. Quarterback rolls to his right side, being chased, fires it down, and it is... Did he intercept it or just knock it down?
Just knocked it away.
Knocked it away. So it's 4th down. 4th down, and they're going to try a field goal. It will be a long one. It will be about, 32 yards? From the 15, you add 10 for the end zone and 7 for the spots. So I would say it will be at around 32, 33 yards. We're going to call it 32. Awaiting the snap for this 32-yard field goal. 1.5 left to go. The kick is up. It is way short and way left and no good. And Preston will have 1.5 and 2 timeouts to see if we can put some more points on the scoreboard. The passes that Preston have thrown have been more of the short variety, but we've certainly gotten some yardage out of them. And after giving up 2 15-yard penalties on that drive and a little swing pass on a bobbled snap back to the punter that got the Buccaneers the first down, we don't give up any points. The defense, again, very stout, and a 27-0 lead stands with 1.5 left to go in the first half. The snap, will we throw it? Yep, straight back, looking down the field. A pass is over the middle, and it is caught. Jackson Lewis catches the football at the 44-yard line. Had double, if not triple, coverage. But Jackson Lewis makes another spectacular catch. Young fellow has made several of them for the Preston High Knights. Here we go, up to the line and ready to go. They set the chains, and actually before they set the chains, they start the clock. Out here to the right side, it comes to Fraley. The pass was complete, but he could not get out of bounds, so the clock will continue to run. In catching the football, he went to the ground, so with a gain of about, 5 on that, I guess. We go under a minute left to go in the first half. We have 2 timeouts, and let's see what happens here. Little swing pass is complete to the 50, to the 48-yard line, and now I would assume we'll try a timeout. Yes, Preston will take a timeout with 41 seconds left to go in the half. It will be 3rd down and about 3 yards to go for a first down. There's timeout on the field with the score. Preston 27, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
The police protect us from danger. The fire department protects us from fire. Who is there to give us financial protection from a loss? The insurance centers can provide that protection for you and your family or business. With access to over 40 national and regional carriers, we can find the best rates for home, auto, life, business, and group health. For the protection you need, visit us online at insurancecenters.com. The Insurance Centers, where serving you is our best policy. In Morgantown, Kingwood, and Booston Mills.
Jennings Excavating, Route 92, just south of Newburgh. There when you need them for any and all of your excavation work. Hauling, just give the folks at Jennings a call, 304-892-4425. Need some road repairs, stone haul, pond work, septic systems? No job is too big or too small. All and much more with that one phone call to Jennings Excavating. Local folks that can get the job done for you. Glad to be serving all of Preston County and the surrounding area. Call 304-892-4425. Jennings Excavating, Newburgh.
3rd and 3, ready to go. Quarterback drops straight back over the middle. The pass is complete, runs to the outside, and gets out of bounds. Very nice little play. Gets 5 or 6 yards, enough for the first down, and gets out of bounds and saves that last timeout. Still 36 seconds left to go in the half, spotted right at the 40-yard line. So you're 40 yards away from pay dirt, as they say with football, don't they? Wide outs, two left, two right, hash mark, far side of the field. The wide side is to the right for our Preston High Knights. Trevor Thomas looks over the defense. 3 down defensive linemen. Here they come on a blitz down the field. It is intercepted. Way underthrown. Intercepted at the 20, the 30, up over the 30, and tackled. A nice tackle at the 32-yard line. Jackson Lewis on the tackle. A flag on the play at about the 35. And we've got a Preston High Knight player down at the 35. Don't know if that had anything to do with the flag or not, but there is a flag at around the 35. Our Preston High Knight player down at the 35. While all of that's going on, woo! Would you like something really good to eat? Well, you know where you can find it, don't you? Russ's Ribs. Great, delicious pulled pork, chicken, chili dogs, and all those great sides. Russ's Ribs. You know that Russ does it up right. Give him a call. 304-329-8046. Now, Russ is open Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 7. Have some of what we're smoking. That's what Russ says. Player up off the field under his own power. Looks like he's doing okay. All right, 24 seconds left to go in the half after the turnover by our Preston High Knights. The flag was against Buchanan Upshur, but they will have the football. It will be spotted at the 15-yard line. Now, Buchanan also has one timeout. Again, they took one early offensively and then one defensive timeout sometime later in the early part of the second quarter, actually. So they do have one timeout left, and here come our Preston High Knights defensively. 3 down defensive linemen. They've been using the 2 walk-up defensive ends, but let's see if they move them back some, and they do. So it looks like we're just going to have the 3 defensive linemen rushing. A late player onto the field for Buchanan Upshur. They've had some troubles there getting them a lineman in there. Man in motion from left to right. Handoff goes around that side. Tackle made at the 17. Pickup of a couple, and it looks like Buchanan is saying, let's get into the locker room and end this first half. They show no signs of calling a timeout. Up to the line they come, but there's but 3 seconds, and I do not think they're wanting to run a play. That is the end of the first half, the end of the first half with the score Preston 27 and Buchanan Upshur nothing. Now, we await as all the players leave the field, and then the official will start up the clock. Stay with us halftime. Got a little chat with Coach Paul Martin, telling us about the cross-country teams and all the things they're going to be doing, hopefully this weekend down at Cabell Midland. Again, I've been fortunate enough to be at that event for the last 2 or 3 years, and those folks at Cabell Midland, I mean, they treat those athletes right. They really do. Done a little bit different this year, to be truthful. I don't know whether Paul gets into it or not, but it's always been an all-day lollipop, and this year it is going to be much, much longer the way they're doing things, I understand. But nonetheless, those folks work so hard as all of our athletes do. Let's crank her up, Mr. Official. Everybody's off the field and there to go. Now he says we'll crank her up and go. We're ahead 27-0 at halftime here at University High. Our Preston High Knights are leading Buchanan Upshur on a drizzly, foggy, and the wind picking up here in Morgantown. Back with more of our halftime activities and stats and all of that in just a moment.
October is National Physical Therapy Month and the perfect time to visit one of our 3 ProPT locations for you to see how we can help you reach your active and healthy lifestyle goals. Hi, this is Tiffany Dolly, Clinical Director and Physical Therapist at ProPT in Masontown. Physical therapy isn't just for injury recovery and pain relief. Its benefits also include active aging, health promotion, and illness and injury prevention. Let's make this month all about taking care of ourselves.
For more information or to make an appointment, you can call Pro PT in Masontown at 304-864-0111. In Kingwood, call 304-329-3739. Or now in Brewston Mills, call 304-379-4784.
Hi, this is Shonda McNew. Let our talented team get you back to living the life you love. Pro PT is your key to quality rehabilitation.
The Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Orthopedic Surgery Department performs total joint replacements of the hips, knees, and shoulders. With 3 experienced orthopedic surgeons, Preston Memorial Hospital will work with you to develop a treatment program that meets your individual needs. Let us help alleviate your pain and return you to the active life you love. Mon Health, Preston Memorial Hospital. Choose Mon Health and feel the difference of personalized care close to home. Visit monhealth.com.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, Cgp Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. Cgp Foods, the best for your family.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture. For nearly 50 years, our family store has been known for low prices, great customer service, and quality home furnishings.
Our nationwide low price guarantee means you'll save more on name brands like Catnapper,
Best,
Von Bassett,
Serta,
Franklin,
and the Almost Heaven mattress collection made right here in West Virginia. If you want to spend more at an overpriced big furniture store, that's your business.
But at Delano's, our business is to save you money.
So come in and see for yourself and experience the Delano's difference.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank too with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut 3.
Fuck! What do you think you're doing?
I'm just trying to teach these ladies how to play football.
You leave those girls alone and get back to work.
But they want to play.
Hi, Buck. You better get in there and get my winter treads on and check my brakes and change the oil. We have to get to the Preston High football game, you fool.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
President Franklin D. Roosevelt once said, "We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future." You can help build our youth for the future. Coming soon, the Preston County Youth Center. The Preston County Youth Center is a nonprofit 20,000 square foot facility on 6 acres between Reedsville and Masontown, featuring a 12,000 square foot multi-purpose gym area where there'll be basketball, volleyball, indoor soccer, and lots more. Outside, there will be football, soccer, rugby, track, cross-country, field hockey, lacrosse, and so much more. The Preston County Youth Center is more than sports, though. There will be after-school programs, family fun activities, and childcare, just to name a few. The sky's the limit. To find out more and to get involved with the youth of Preston County, log on to pcyouthcenter.com. That's pcyouthcenter.com. The Preston County Youth Center. Help us build Preston County youth for the future.
27-0, and one more little thing for me to mention to you here this evening quickly, and I've been looking down here for them, and I haven't seen them. I feel confident they're under one of these umbrellas down here, and you'll know who I'm talking about here in just a minute. The only licensed car rental in Preston County is Mountaineer Gun Sales, located at Fraley Motors. If you need a rental for a day or two or a week or two or whatever, you just call Mountaineer Gun Sales, 304-329-0738. Now, if necessary, they'll even come and pick you up and get you in a vehicle. Just give them a call, Mountaineer Gun Sales. Going on a trip, need a car, some of us going out of town for an extended stay, perhaps for Thanksgiving, and need a car, we'll give them a call. Mountaineer Gun Sales, 304-329-0738. Located at Fraley Motor Company. Now, they're all cleaned and sanitized after each use. That's Mountaineer Car Rental. We'll be back.
I'll do some stats.
Okay, there you go.
We've got stats.
Oh, yeah. All right. We got lots of stats, lots of score.
When the Kings started out, it looked like it was going to be running back by committee, but it settled down, and Easton Gibbs ended up doing the brunt.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, Cgp Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save A Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service sliced-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. Cgp Foods, the best for your family.
Memory foam, number up, number down, purple this, temper that. With so many choices, what makes the best mattress?
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress, introducing our Almost Heaven Sleep Collection, custom built right here in West Virginia and created with the best American-made materials available. These sets are double-sided, so you can rotate and flip the mattresses, giving you years of comfort, support, and restful sleep.
So don't be confused by all the choices. Come to Delano's. We make your mattress shopping easy. And experience
the Delano's difference.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank too with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Ed B., do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tar ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
The industry has been facing nationwide inventory shortages, and interest rates have never been better. Home is an essential, and if you have a home or land you need to sell, Houses and More has the essential tools to make it happen. Houses and More Real Estate, 304-329-4559, houses-more.com. And hey, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Houses and More Real Estate.
This is Paul Mopritt, your Republican candidate for sheriff. I'd like to take just a moment and give a big shout out to all the Preston High students who work so hard to keep up with their schoolwork.
then work hard in extracurricular activities, whether it's sports, FFA, junior ROTC, the band, drama. I know there are so many others. I know it's a tough time, and we salute you for your hard work. This is Paul Mo Pritt. Thank you.
Paid for by Paul Pritt for Preston County Sheriff.
Scott Ford Schaefer GMC would like to take just a moment and say, once again, let's go Knights. We know the schoolwork isn't easy, and to keep those grades up, so many involved in extracurricular activities, whether it's sports, the band, the FFA, junior ROTC, the numerous club activities, we know it's tough. The very best from one and all at Scott Ford Schaefer GMC, Route 7, just west of Kingwood. Keep up the good work. From Scott Ford, Schaefer GMC, Kingwood.
Well, the Preston High girls cross-country team is headed to the state cross-country meet this weekend after winning the regionals last week. We had a chance to talk with Coach Paul Martin.
Yeah, our girls cross-country team have qualified for the state championship for the third year in a row, and so we're really excited about that. You're coming off of a season last year where our girls were third in the state, with Morgantown High being the state champion and University High, the number 2 team or state runner-up, and us being the third. Same exact, order of teams at the regional meet that was at the state meet. And fast forward to this year, and we have Morgantown High on top again, University High second, and Preston third. So, our goal was to finish at least third in the state, possibly higher. It's always a goal to get on the podium, which is the top 2 teams. And it's also great to do individually as well. We've got some kids that we feel that can make a run at that all-state podiums, top 10. Allie Martin's been there her first 2 years as a freshman and a sophomore, was 4th as a freshman, 6th as a sophomore, and hopes to get back on there. And kind of a new person, Abby Nolan. She's a sophomore. It was a great runner for us last year, but she has emerged as a top 10 capable kid. And Chloe Stark's sort of a wild card. She has been ranked in the top 10 for most of the season. Been kind of nursing an injury, and she's just outside, but I think when push comes to shove at the state meet, she'll be there. We also have one of our boys qualified, and you can qualify in cross country by finishing in the top 10, and then they have kind of a rule that they look at 15% of the number of athletes. So in our region, it allowed 11 to go. So Lowell Sorbonne, who's a junior, qualified individually. He finished 10th at the regional.
Coach, what's up next for the Knights?
So the West Virginia State Championship is held at Cabell Midland High School. That's in near Huntington. It's in a town known as Ona, and they do an awesome job. It's a first-rate event. They typically, for their award ceremony, they've got jumbotrons and smoke and all kinds of crazy things. Unfortunately, this year due to COVID, it's going to have to be scaled back a lot. But I'm sure the fine folks at Cabell Midland will do a great job. A little bit of an issue for us that the regional doesn't take place until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it causes travel plans to be a little difficult. Normally we stay somewhere near Huntington and get up that morning and you go, but now with not starting till 4 o'clock, any hotels are probably going to kick you out around 11 o'clock or noon or so. So we're actually going to stay at Stonewall Resort a couple hours away, give the kids some time to get away from their parents a little bit and kind of do some team activities and get up a little bit later than normal, get a run in at kind of a shakeout run at at the resort, and then head south for Cabell Midland.
Good luck to the Preston High girls cross-country team and boys runner Lowell Sorbonne at the state cross-country meet Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock at Cabell Midland High School.
And again, I've been fortunate enough to be at that thing a few times, and as Coach Martin said, those folks at Cabell Midland, they put on a show for the athletes. They really do. They just put on quite a show, and the very best for all of our Preston High athletes that'll be at Cabell Midland this weekend. What a great show that they put on. We're up 27-0 at halftime. Let's take a look as the breeze has really picked up here in the last few minutes. That we are at University High School, and it has really picked up here. I guess this hill probably has a name. I don't know what it is, but nonetheless, a bit of a hill that we're sitting on here, and the wind has really picked up over the last 30 minutes or so. And, Preston will be kicking off to start the second half, and we'll see for some reason Buchanan Upshur decided at that time the wind wasn't blowing near as hard as it is now, that they would kick into the wind, and that didn't work out real well for them. But nonetheless, we'll see how Preston handles that. 27-0. We've had a good, certainly a good first half of football, running the football, throwing the football, and see how we come out and do here in our second half. Let me tell you about a good old boy, the name of Chuck Parsons of TA Towing. Now, if you need a tow, and I know none of us get up in the morning and say, oh boy, I got to have my car or truck towed today. No, that ain't the way it works. So if you need a tow, when we need a tow, I'll give you a phone number here for Chuck Parsons, TA Towing, 304-698-8460. Anywhere, anytime. You give Chuck a call, and he will be there to help you out in your time when you need somebody. So it's called TA Towing. Chuck Parsons is his name, 304-698-8460. Back with the second half.
So today is your last day on Earth. Have a happy day from Success Floor Covering in Oakland and Holland Avenue, Westover.
Jennings Excavating, Route 92, just south of Newburgh. There when you need them for any and all of your excavation work. Hauling, just give the folks at Jennings a call, 304-892-4425. Need some road repairs, stone haul, pond work, septic systems? No job is too big or too small. All and much more with that one phone call to Jennings Excavating. Local folks that can get the job done for you. Glad to be serving all of Preston County and the surrounding area. Call 304-892-4425. Jennings Excavating, Newburgh.
Hot water. You know, it's something we take for granted until we don't have any. How old is your water heater? If you're wondering or you can't remember how old it is, it may be time to replace it. Head to Eckert's Incorporated. They've got great deals on water heaters right now. One just right for your home. Gas or electric, whatever size you need, Eckert's can get your hot water running again in no time. Remember, every good home improvement project starts at Eckert's Incorporated on the Albright Road.
When buying new furniture, you can go to Morgantown to one of the big box stores. There's a better option. Hi, Melissa here from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. Sometimes we overlook the best when it's right here in front of us. Delano's Furniture and Mattress is absolutely your best choice. Delano's has been in Preston County for over 50 years. We know the furniture business and what Preston County residents deserve. Great prices, unbeatable quality, and honest deals. Shop around, but before you buy, stop in and try our family furniture store. Delano's Furniture and Mattress.
The heating season is here. To make sure that we stay warm as we know those cold days and nights are coming, we call Lewis & Burge for any of our season heating needs. Be it for your home or your business, that one phone call to Lewis & Burge will have those red trucks on their way to service your heating system. Be it gas, fuel oil, electric, Lewis & Burge can handle the situation. For over 65 years, they have been answering the call. 304-789-2611. Licensed professionals. Lewis & Burge, 304-789-2611.
Back here at University High School, we'd like to congratulate the Preston Middle School Squires, the consolidated squad there. They won the championship this week by defeating Morgantown. Congratulations to the Squires. Second half kickoff is coming up next.
Do you have an ache or pain that is preventing you from living your life to the fullest? Let us help. This is Stephen Groves, physical therapist and clinical director at ProPT's newest location in Brewston Mills. Did you know that more than 80% of adults and adolescents do not get enough physical activity? Regular physical activity can prevent or even improve many chronic conditions. Call to schedule your appointment today at any of our 3 locations. We will work with you to help develop a personalized treatment plan to encourage and facilitate pain-free movement while also helping you achieve your goals. We look forward to seeing you soon at Pro PT, your key to quality rehabilitation.
For more information or to make an appointment, you can call Pro PT in Brewston Mills at 304-379-4784, in Kingwood at 304-329-3739, or in Masontown, call 304-864-0111.
Hi, this is Shonda McNew. Let our talented team get you back to living the life you love. Pro PT is your key to quality rehabilitation.
Looking for work in healthcare? Mon Health is hiring at all of their facilities throughout North Central West Virginia. We have immediate openings for registered nurses, medical assistants, licensed practical nurses, and more. Visit monhealth.com/careers. View our open positions and be sure to fill out an application at whichever location you choose. When you join the team at Mon Health, you not only feel the difference in your work, you make a real difference in the lives of West Virginians. Apply at monhealth.com/careers.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, it makes sense to choose an insurance agent that's a part of your community. Allstate agent Chris Hartley at Hartley Insurance knows the ins and outs of both owning and protecting a home in your neighborhood. With Hartley Insurance, you get an expert who knows the community and is committed to getting to know you. Hartley Insurance can help you get the protection you want that fits you and your life. Are you in good hands? Call Chris at 304-329-2161 for a free quote. Hartley Insurance.
Clear Mountain Bank, our local community bank, would like to recognize our Preston High students, to all that give that extra, whether it be in sports, football, volleyball, golf, or other sports, or the great Preston High Band, the FFA, the Junior ROTC, the many clubs and organizations. That extra effort and time will be recognized. Clear Mountain Bank will be there as you move forward. Clear Mountain Bank with 5 convenient Preston County locations: Rollsburg, Kingwood, Terrata, Reedsville, and Brewston Mills. Clear Mountain Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Premium Collision Center, Route 7 west of Terrata, can fix them up whether that collision is big or small. Now, with over 40 years of experience in body repair, the folks at Premium Collision have the experience and the equipment to repair your car or truck, whether that's big or small. Premium Collision will work with your insurance company. Now, you have the right to take that vehicle to the body shop of your choice. So choose Premium Collision Center when needed. Phone 304-789-1133. That's Premium Collision Center, Route 7 West, Terrata, 304-789-1133.
The Preston High Knights play here. Preston County Sports Connection, 107.7 FM.
And Preston will kick off to start the second half. They'll be kicking left to right into the wind. I don't know. Just the way they're going. All their kicks have been short anyhow, and they've got, 9 of the 11 for Buchanan Upshur up real close, and now they move 4 of them back to the 35 and 30-yard line. Most of the kicks they've been sending in there to about the 30, 35-yard line, just little pop-up kicks of some kind. Let's see if that's the thing here. Yep, this one's a squibber, and it actually goes out of bounds at the 35. So I think you'll see Buchanan. They generally spot it at the 35. Now, is that where they're going to spot it? Or they're going to spot it at the 45. This ought to be interesting. This one's a new one here. The one official is standing at the 40, so maybe that's where they're going to put it. I don't think so. I think they're going to put it at the 45. Nope. They move past the 45. They're going to kick it again. Say, we're going to penalize Preston from the 40 back to the 35. That was another option. We would have gotten to that. And so they will kick it at the 35-yard line. Okay. So this really ought to give Buchanan pretty good field position. None of the kicks have gone very far, and this into a pretty good breeze. We've been watching the flag over here to our right, down in the corner of the field across the way. It's been at a pretty good clip, a pretty good breeze. So here we go. We'll see what happens this time. Ready to go. Trevor Thomas doing the honors, if you will. Approaches the football. This one's a little harder, but still taken by the Buccaneers out at the 35, over the 40, the 45, midfield. Did he get into Preston territory? No. They're going to say the knee touchdown at the 49. So excellent field position for the Buccaneers to start. Now, again, they come right up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go. They do not huddle up. And up to the line they come with two wideouts way out to the right side, and that's the far side of the field. The football is spotted at the hash mark on the near side of the field, and there's also a couple foot receivers to that side. Quarterback stands about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, awaits the snap. 3 down defensive lineman, walk up defensive end on the left side. Quarterback keeps the football over the 50, down to the 46-yard line of Preston. That is one of their better plays that the Buccaneers have come up with, about a 5-yard gain on that play. Not quite 5 yards, but we'll give him 5. We're kind folks. So we have just started the second half. Preston up 27-0, but after a short kick and a little run back, the Buccaneers on 2nd and 5 from the Preston 46-yard line. This time they pitch it out to the right side. Not much running room there, but they'll get inside the 45, down to the 44, maybe the 43, which will bring up a 3rd and short situation for Buchanan. But what, 2 first downs in the first half, I do believe, by the Buccaneers? So now we've got a 3rd down and a long 2, and you would assume that they'll have 2 downs to come up with 2 yards. We'll see. 3 down defensive linemen for our Preston High Knights. The walk-up defensive end on the left side. Awaiting the snap. The Buccaneers hand it off straight up the middle. Nope, quarterback keeps it. Around the right side, a little swing pass over here to the right side. Knocked out of bounds, first down. Nice play. A lot of movement, a lot of action, and they get the first down to the Buccaneers. They fake it to the running back up the middle. Then the quarterback runs around to the left side like he is going to run the football and finds a split end out here just at the out-of-bounds marker on the near side of the field, which was the short side of the field. And he gets enough just for the first down. Takes it to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Buchanan Upshur. 10:15 on a running clock here in the third quarter, 27-0, Preston. The snap. Quarterback keeps this one, then we got him behind the line of scrimmage. Got him for about a 4-yard loss, maybe 5. Nice defensive play in there by Jacob Burns. Jacob Burns has been in on several defensive plays, and that one pretty much taken on his own. All right, we're going to say a loss of 4. 2nd down, 14, wide outs. 2 to the right, split end over here to the left side. Not much of a split on that. 3 down defensive lineman for our Preston High Knights. Quarterback keeps it, rolls to the right side, has some running room, tucks it under, now runs to the 45-yard line. The 40, I do believe there's a flag behind the play over at about the 38-yard line. You would assume, you know, you ain't supposed to do that. You would assume a hold against Buchanan, and that's what it is. So they will move it back. They'll mark it off from the spot of the foul, which was at about the 38-yard line. So they'll mark off 10 yards from that for the Buccaneers, then move it back to around the 48. Let's see if we've got that correct. There's the 45, and there they go to the 48. Okay. It will still be 2nd down, but instead of short yardage on a 3rd, they're going to have long yardage on a 2nd. 2nd down, and we're going to call it 20-ish. Is that about right? Not quite 20, but almost. All right. Again, getting the play from the sideline down here. Buchanan does not huddle. Up to the line they come. The clock just now started. Wide outs, 2 to the right side, a split in, then a slot to the left. The snap. Quarterback hands it off, and another loss on the play. The running game, Preston has pretty well sniffed out here this evening. A nice tackle in there by Preston's Blaine Fear. We've called his name numerous times this evening. Also in there, Jacob Jennings for our Preston High Knights. 3rd down and, 22, 23 yards to go. I can't hardly count that high. Wide outs, 2 left, 2 right. The clock runs at 8:30 left to go in the third period. It's a 27-0 lead for our Knights. Buchanan Upshur, back to pass. Quarterback looks downfield, runs the football, has some yardage over to the right side to the 40, inside the 40, down to the 35, and is near first down yardage. Don't think he quite made it, but he don't miss it by far. It is going to bring up a 4th and short situation for the Buccaneers. It will bring up a 4th and 1 or 2? 4th and about 2 for Buchanan Upshur, and that's one of their longer plays of the evening, if not the longest. That was about a 20-yard run by the quarterback as he looked for somewhere to throw the football, couldn't find anything, and then decided to run it around the right end and nearly got the first down. It is 4th and 2. Let's see if we can hold them on downs here. Motion from right to left. Quarterback takes the snap, hands it up the middle. No, we got him for a loss. So we hold on downs, and Preston will take over after stopping the Buccaneers on the 4th down play. So with 7.5 minutes to go in the third period and leading 27-0, our Preston High Knights have held after giving pretty good field position on the kickoff, then giving up a nice run by the quarterback of about 20 yards, but still holding on 4th down, and we're ready to go offensively with 3 wideouts to the right side, man in motion left to right, and sets up in the backfield. All right, here it is. This is Gibbs again. We did this in the first half, out over the 40 to about the 41, and the flag way behind the play. You're going to have a hold on Preston. I don't think there's any doubt about that. No, the official quick on the flag and quick on the signal says it is a hold on Preston. So they'll mark that off from the 34 back to around the 24-yard line, and it will be a long ways for a first down. It's going to be, 19 or 20 yards? 18 or 20?
That was a direct snap to Brendan Pachoki. It worked in the first quarter. He got 13 yards. Didn't work out quite as well this time.
All right, here you go. First down and a long ways to go. They're at the 24, and they have to go to the 42. So that's about 18 yards, isn't it? Well, they're at the 30, so they get some of it back from the 24 up over the 30 to the 31. And we have a player down for Buchanan. There is a Buchanan Upshur player down at about the 30 with timeout on the field to score. Preston 27, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
The heating season is here. To make sure that we stay warm as we know those cold days and nights are coming, we call Lewis & Burge for any of our season heating needs. Be it for your home or your business, that one phone call to Lewis & Burge will have those red trucks on their way to service your heating system. Be it gas, fuel oil, electric, Lewis & Burge can handle the situation. For over 65 years, they have been answering the call. 304-789-2611. Licensed professionals. Lewis & Burge, 304-789-2611.
Did you know that no one has a better selection of fishing tackle than Mountaineer Gun Sales? That's right. Whether you're floating the river, tournament fishing for bass, or just enjoying a weekend of solitude at your favorite fishing hole, Mountaineer Gun Sales has what you need. Rods, reels, live bait, artificial bait, plus all the tackle to go along with it. And a full line of Huck Performance sportswear. Shirts, shorts, shoes, overalls, you name it. Before you head outdoors, head to Mountaineer Gun Sales on the Point Marion Road, Morgantown.
Premium Collision Center, Route 7 west of Terrata, can fix them up whether that collision is big or small. Now, with over 40 years of experience in body repair, the folks at Premium Collision have the experience and the equipment to repair your car or truck, whether that's big or small. Premium Collision will work with your insurance company. Now, you have the right to take that vehicle to the body shop of your choice. So choose Premium Collision Center when needed. Phone 304-789-1133. That's Premium Collision Center, Route 7 west, Terrata, 304-789-1133.
Injured player for Buchanan Upshur off the field under his own power. Seems to be okay. Probably be back in a bit. All right, second, and we're going to call it 12. Here's a sweep to the left side. 35, 40, midfield, a foot race at the 40, down to the 35, still going. Still going is Brendan Pachoki to the 30 and to the 25, looking behind the play for flags. There are none. A big run from Brendan Pachoki. from the 31-yard line down to the 25. So give them about a 44-yard run. Does that sound about right? 44-yard run for Brendan Pacholke. First down, Preston. They set the chains. A football at the 25-yard line. Hash mark far side of the field. The wide side is to the right, and you find two wideouts. They hand it straight up the middle into the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Running hard, Aiden Bischoff to the 1. First and goal, Aiden Bischoff. They may mark it at the 2. Nice run for the big guy. Stands in at 5'10", 225 pounds, and he takes it down to the 2. Feed him again. Let him score with a football after you run a play like that. Yeah. Let's see if they do. They marked it at the 2. I said the 1 initially, and they brought it back to around the 2-yard line. Preston stays in the huddle. They send out to the left side Brendan Pacholke. They've got Bischoff in there as the first back in the I formation. Let's see if they give it to him. They do. Over the left side, into the end zone. Did he make it? I don't see any signal yet. I don't think so. They're going to put it at the 1. I don't see a signal. There it is, finally. Way late. Way late. The Preston was coming on to kick the point after, and I thought, yeah, he's in the end zone by a yard or so. But I was watching all the officials down here, and I didn't see any of them give the signal, and finally the gentleman down here in the right corner did. So, all right. And it was Aiden Bischoff who got the handoff, and it will be, let's try the point after here. We're kicking it again. We're, what, 1 for 4, I think? Is that right? 1 for 3, 1 for 4, the snap, the kick, and this one is up. Does it stay inside the uprights? It does. So as they come back up the field with 6 minutes left to go in the third period, our Preston High Knights have moved out to a 34-0 lead over Buchanan Upshur.
A special announcement from Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care during these uncertain times of COVID-19. Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care, located in Reedsville, is open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. Again, that's Preston Memorial Hospital Urgent Care in Reedsville, open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. No appointment necessary. Preston Memorial Hospital is there to help you. Your close-to-home hospital.
You're one of our own. I'm headed down to Mason Town to see the tire lady.
Rainbow Tire is open to keep you on the road. Tires, wheels, alignments, and professional service when it comes to your car, you name it, the Tire Lady takes care of it. Rainbow Tire is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 3. Keeping you on the road since 1984, the Tire Lady's Rainbow Tire in Masontown and Morgantown.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
All right, 6 minutes left to go in the third period. Awaiting the kickoff. Preston to Buchanan Upshur. The official hands the football to Trevor Thomas. Will do the chore, if you will. Our kickoffs have been short. The last one taken at about the 35 and gave Buchanan Upshur good field position after a nice little run back of 15 or 20 yards. All right, let's see what we do with this one. Up 34-0. We just lead that Preston's had on anybody for a while, isn't it? Here we go, the kickoff. And boots this one down to the 30, and again, they'll run it out over the 35, and a nice tackle by Zach Riffle. Riffle on the tackle at about the 37-yard line. That's where the Buccaneers will put it in play. And quickly they'll come up to the line of scrimmage and raring to go. They don't huddle. They're just up raring to go. They spot it at the, right on the 37-yard line. Quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Split into the left side. Slot to the right. The quarterback looks down at the wristband to get the play to make sure he's set. 3 down defensive linemen. Pitch around to the right side. They're going to throw the football if they can find somebody downfield. They can't find anyone downfield to throw to. Nice coverage by our Preston High Knights defensive backs. Actually, we had 4-on-2. They had two receivers that the Buchanan had sent down the field sort of out and squared. One squared out at about 7 yards and the other one at about 15. But we had two defensive players on each one, and Jacob Jennings was making the rush in there defensively and brought down the ball carrier for about a 1-yard gain. So that was a nice defensive set for Preston. They did a nice job. A little different look. We hadn't seen that look out of Buchanan. Now this time, they hand it off straight up the middle, 2 or 3 yards to the 40. Maybe they'll mark it at the 41. We'll bring up third down, and we're going to call it 6. We'll give them a little bit of a yardage there. 3rd and 6 as we go 4:45 on a running clock left to go in the third period. Quickly, Buchanan Upshur ready to snap the football. Looks over the defense, gets the play from the sidelines. 3 wideouts left, 1 right. 3 down defensive linemen for our Preston High Knights. The walk-up defensive end on the left side. Let's see if we blitz the backer. We do. We come with a blitz, and it is over the middle, incomplete, and it will be 4th down. 4th down and about 6 for the Buccaneers, and they will punt it. They've had some problems punting. They've had a couple bad snaps. We got our hand on one when the punter was standing in the end zone. They've had one snap that did not get back to the punter that Preston fell on it, I believe, earlier in the game, the 12 or 14-yard line, something like that led to one of our scores. So let's see what we can do with this one. Let's not rough the punter. All right. Standing back at about the 25-yard line, Jackson Lewis, we get the kickoff. It is short, taken at the 35, gives ground back to the 32, gets up over the 40, and is down at about the 42. So that is where Preston will put it in play. Now watching the official down here just below us, he's they're going to end up at about the 43 with it, aren't they? We'll see. We'll see. They spotted, maybe I was right the first time, at the 42. Okay. First down, Preston, from their own 42-yard line, moving left to right into the wind at 4:15 left to go in the third period. We've been running the ball well, have had some success also throwing the football for a touchdown. Let's see what we do here. Hand it off to the 45, to midfield, and right there, the spot the tackle is made. And that, again, the football is run by Richard Layton. Layton gets out to right at the 50-yard line. Will bring up a 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 for our Knights as we huddle up and in no big hurry as the clock runs under 3:45 in the third period and leading 34-0. Now you bring a wide out, Todd Fraley down here to the wide side on the right. Play clock down to 8. They hand it off again. First down yardage, yes, to the 49-yard line. Needed to go to the 47 for the first down. Got to the 49. First down, Preston. They stop the clock while they move the chains.
46-yard line.
What did I say?
49.
Oh, okay. 46.
3 better.
There you go. All right, 1st and 10, Preston at the 46 of Buchanan Upshur. Wide outs, 2 left and 2 right, but we've been running the football and doing it well. That offensive line, moving people. This time, the football will be kept around the left side by that's Dylan Taylor, isn't it? Yep. Isn't that Dylan Taylor?
Yes.
Dylan Taylor, the freshman, listed at 5'10" and 143 pounds, and that big fella picks up 9 for the Preston High Knights. A 9-yard gain as we go to 2:35 here left in the third period from the 37-yard line. 2nd and 1. No hurry to get up to the line of scrimmage. The play clock just now moves under 10. 2nd down. 1 yard to go for a first down. And this time, the Buccaneers are awaiting. They get us for a loss. We haven't had many of those, but that was one of them right there. They come shooting with linebackers, and they had the 5 down defensive lineman that time. We've seen 3 and 5. That time they had 5, and they also brought an inside backer, and they just had too many white-shirted Buccaneers forced to block them all, and they get a loss of a couple. So now it is 3rd, and we're going to call it 3. 3rd and 3 from the 39. We got to go to the 36. 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Will we run it again? Yep. Over to the right side, we run the football. First down at the 35 and thrown forward at the 34. First down, nice run. And that was Dylan Taylor again. First down, Preston. 1.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd period. The Preston High Knights control the football on the ground, leading 34-0. Again, in no big hurry in the huddle. 34-0 lead, have controlled the football from their opening drive when they scored. In fact, scored on their first 3 drives. Now you've got wideouts, 2 to the left, split into the right, man in motion. That's Jackson Lewis back to the left side. He takes the football, turns it upfield at the 30, inside the 30 to the 29. So a gain of 5 for Jackson Lewis. Under 1 minute left to go in the 3rd period. Dylan Taylor, the young quarterback, hustles over to the sideline to get the play from the coaching staff on the far side of the field. Steps in the huddle, gives the play to the rest of the team, and they break out of the huddle with 18 on the play clock and 30 on the big clock. Up to the line we go. 3 down defensive linemen for the Buccaneers. Dylan Taylor keeps Lou on the left side and gets hit hard at the line of scrimmage. A nice solo individual tackle there by the Buccaneers. There's no gain on the play, and that will be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the 3rd period with the score. Preston 34, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
Nothing seems to go quite right if you don't get a good night's sleep. Hi, this is Melissa from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We invite you to stop in and try America's best made, most comfortable mattresses, the Almost Heaven collection. World-class quality, made by West Virginia hands and hearts. Two-sided and flippable for double the comfort and double the life. Don't take my word for it.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr.
On the near side of the field, the wide side is to the right. Preston has used a lot of players here this evening, and right now going with a freshman quarterback, Dylan Taylor. Wideouts 2 right, 2 left. 3rd and a long 5. Here you go. Straight up the middle. It is Easton Gibbs, gets about half of it.
Actually, it is Ethan Harper.
It is Ethan Harper. Yep. Ethan Harper, 27, not 21. Ethan Harper is a sophomore. Listed at 5'10 and 185. Got a couple. It's going to bring up 4th. I thought he got a little bit more than that. They say the knee went down at 33. He's got to go to the 30. So it's 4th and a long 3. 4th and 3. Will we put it in the air? We haven't thrown it for a while. Let's see if we run the football. And we do. Dylan Taylor keeps, and he don't make it. does not make it, so the Buccaneers take over on downs. 11:15 left to go in the ball game. We are up 34-0. Buchanan Upshur will take over on downs after holding our Preston High Knights, and they'll spot it at the, 29? Yeah, at about the 29, I guess. Preston has used a lot. Now, defensively, they're staying so far pretty much with their first unit. But on offense, we have seen a lot of changes, and we'll try to get to some of them that we've also seen on the line here the next time we get the football, and I'm sure we will. All right. First down, Buchanan Upshur. Snap. Handoff. Up the middle, over the 30, and that's about it. Was there a fumble? Did the football come out late? Preston signaling that there did, but the official says, yes, there was. There was a fumble on the play in there in the pile of things. Let's put it that way. Was Jacob Jennings also in there? Was Chase Blaney? I did not see which Preston High Knight came up with the football, but one of the backers for Preston was signaling their fumble and first down Preston, and then finally the official did the same thing. So turnover gives it back to our Preston High Knights with just over 11 minutes left to go in the football game, and great field position at the 32 of Buchanan for our Preston High Knights. Here you go with the football, and Taylor again keeps it and is brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to look at some of the linemen in there. I see one of our first string unit, T.J. Wiles, is in there at one of the tackles. But I've been thinking they've been running, or the coaching staff from Preston has been running several offensive linemen in and out, as they do each game, actually. No gain on that play, so it's 2nd and 10, still at the 32. Wideouts, 2 right, 2 left. And the Buccaneers have decided that Preston isn't going to throw the football. They've got 8 of the 11 right there at the line of scrimmage. Handing it off around the right side and to the 30-yard line, and that was all for Ethan Harper, the sophomore, and again, just a whole bunch of Buccaneers over there. Third down, and we're going to call it 8. The clock runs as Preston huddles up. The freshman Dylan Taylor has been at quarterback on the last series, and then on this one sends wide outs, and now we've got a penalty. We had too many people on the field in the huddle. We had too many in the huddle, and we will be assessed a 5-yard mark off. We had 12, if not 13. One left the field as they came out of the huddle, but I'm not sure. Yep. So a 5-yard mark off, third down, and we'll call it 13 or 14, somewhere in that neighborhood. They wind the clock up again. The Buccaneers have decided Preston isn't going to throw the football. They've got 9 that time within a yard of the line of scrimmage. And again, of course, we do not throw the football, hand it off over right tackle, and nowhere to run, nowhere to go. So fourth down, I assume we'll go for it. Up 34-0. Again, shifting folks in and out for the Preston High Knights. Curtis Shreve is in the ball game for the Preston High Knights offensively. Looking down here, we'll get some numbers for you the best we can after this snap, or if we see what's going on. Here's a swing pitch out to the left side. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. That carry was made in there by...
That was Richard Layton.
Layton on the carry, number 23, the senior. Nowhere near first down yardage, so you turn it over and give it back to Buchanan with 8:40 left to go in the football game. Preston up 34-0, but using a lot of players here this evening, and that's great that we've been able to do that. Again, looking ahead just a bit if we can, Brooke will be here next week. We will play again next week here at University High with Brooke, and we are anticipating at this time a 7 o'clock start. Handoff up the middle, gain of 2 or 3. That's about it. In there on the tackle for Preston, Levi Loudermilk, a sophomore. Loudermilk listed at 5'9" and about 210. Bringing out a lot of the first unit for Preston. Aiden Bischoff jogs off, and a big night for him. Touchdown run, big runs, lots of tackles defensively. 8:10 left to go in the ball game. Preston, again, we'll try to get some of these numbers that are in there. Jacob Burns remains in there defensively, and he's always a stalwart. Do we jump off sides? Do we get back? No. We're going to be called off sides. Our Preston High Knights will be called off sides, and that'll cost us 5. So instead of 2nd and 7, it'll be 2nd and a couple. The fog continues to roll in, and some of the lights that we could see across the way earlier have all been blanketed by fog, and that ain't a good omen if you're driving. 2nd down and a couple for the Buccaneers. The clock runs at 7:45 left to go in the ball game. We have kept the Buccaneers out of the end zone, and here you go with a little trap play. That trap play you could see coming from way up here, and that's one of the things that Coach Tennis told us about, that they, being the Buccaneers, like to run traps, and that certainly was one there. Tackle made by Loudermilk, that sophomore again, into the lineup defensively for the Preston High Knights comes Dylan Taylor, making his first scene that I know of this year defensively. 7:20, the clock continues to run. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers at the 49-yard line of Preston. Again, they hand it off up the middle, and this time there is a lot of Knights awaiting there. Robert Lilly, another sophomore in there for the Preston High Knights, in on a chunk of that tackle. Jacob Burns, who is a junior, in on a chunk of that tackle.
Had Anthony Schaefer in there, number 51. You could call that a gang tackle, I think.
Schaefer is a senior, one of those that plays a good bit, that is still in there. All right, 2nd down, and we're going to call it a long 12 as we go to 6.5 minutes left in the football game. Wideouts to left, to right, a man in motion. From left to right, up the middle, they go with it again, and nowhere to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or 6 Knights there, including Curtis Shreve. Also, again, we call Levi Loudermilk was there. Also, again, Anthony Schaefer was there. Now you've got 3rd down and 14 to go for the Buccaneers. The wind continues out of the north-northwest. That's a pretty good clip over there on the breeze. Now, a lot of the umbrellas have been put down. Some of them still up, so their mist perhaps has abated some. 3rd and 14. 5:45 left to go on a running clock in the game. Again, the Buccaneers hand it off straight up the middle. Initial contact made by Layton, and then gets a whole lot of help, and the Buccaneers will punt it out of there. It's going to be 4th and long. Also, Blaine Fear, we mentioned his name a lot. He was in there for our Preston High Knights. So 4th and long for the Buccaneers, as we will be at about 5 minutes left in the game when foot meets football, as they hopefully get the punt off here. Awaiting the snap. Ooh, a bit high. Kick is away. Not very long. Bounces up at the 35, taken there by Preston. Retreating is Zach Riffle, and Riffle retreats back over the 30 to the 25. I think I gave him a few extra yards there at one time, but nonetheless, Preston will take over at their own 25 with 4:50 left to go in the ball game. And again, several substitutions, and we'll try to get some of them for you for our Preston High Knights. Sammy Brown into the lineup for Preston, number 78. That's one of the numbers that I see over there. We're trying to find some others that we don't get to mention too often, and we'll try to come up with them for you. Wide outs, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Awaiting the snap in the final under 5 minutes to go in the game. Here's a handoff over the 25 to the 30 and a gain of about 5. And that was Gage Lance, the junior, listed at 5'9" and 150. A gain of about 5 for the junior. He plays defense, starts on defense, doesn't get a whole lot of offensive action, but got that carry and a gain of about 5. 4:20 left to go on a running clock in the football game. Preston up 34-0. They have controlled the entire ball game. Here's a keeper play to the right side by the freshman quarterback Dylan Taylor. Gets close to the first down, but going to be about a yard short, I do believe. So it'll bring up 3rd and 1 for our Preston High Knights as we go under 4 minutes to play, and they'll be at about 3:30, 3:35 when they snap the football for this next play, which is 3rd and 1. Next week, Brook High here at University High, where our Preston High Knights will be hosting them. Oh, we assume, we hope. 3rd and 1. 4 down defensive linemen for the Buccaneers. Walk up defensive end. Dylan Taylor keeps it. Does he get the first down? He does and more. Out over the 35 and to near the 40-yard line goes Dylan Taylor. Gets the first down. Some blocking in there by Curtis Shreve, adding a bit to that carry. The official says set the chains and wind the clock. And they do. We'll be under 3 minutes when Preston snaps it the next time. A lot of time on the play clock at 18. Still in the huddle. Let's looking for a new player or two, or a different number or two as the linemen come up to the offensive set. 2:50 the snap. Give it over to the right side. Is that a freshman, Hardesty? Is that who that was?
That is Zeb Hardesty, yes.
Zeb Hardesty, the freshman, listed at 5'11", 160. Gets the first carry that I know of in this varsity football season and picks up around 5 yards. And, Buckhannon's also shuffling in a lot of players here late in the game. I don't know that they've got any frontline players. I don't watch them, to be quite truthful, anywhere like we do our Preston High Knights, but they've shuffled in a lot of players. Approaching 2 minutes left to go in the game, man in motion. Hand off to the right side to that motion man, and that would be Robert Lilly, and Lilly takes it for first down carry over the 50 to the 45 and down to around the 41 or 2-yard line. They stop the clock with exactly 2 minutes left to go in the game to set the chains, and then they'll start it quickly. They started it long before the chains got set. At the 41-yard line, the clock runs at 1:45. It'll probably be at about 1:30 when Preston snaps it. No one seeking to call timeouts in this football game that has been dominated by our Preston High Knights from early. Win number 2 will be on the board in a minute and a half. Dylan Taylor keeps this one to the 35, fumbled the football, had his arm as one of the Buccaneers trying to make the tackle just sort of grabbed his arm, and the football fell out of it, and on the ground it goes, and the Buccaneers recover it with 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go in the game. Preston will be on defense once again. And again, both teams have 3 timeouts remaining, but no one seems to be too anxious to call any timeouts. Now, Buchanan having some folks getting on the field here because they have do they have 11 out there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, they got 11. All right, here we go. Ready to go. Wide sets all evening in this offensive line for Buchanan. They snap the football, they hand it off over to the right side, and we've got him trapped behind the line of scrimmage, but he breaks 1, 2, 3 tackles, and then finally getting him to the ground down there. Up for our Preston High Knights. Give me a number. Turn around there, young feller. Number
61, Christian Taylor.
The junior, listed at 5'9", 170 pounds. Second down, loss of a couple there. Under a minute to go in the game. We'll probably have time for 2 more plays. Probably no one seems to want to pass it. No one seems to want to call a timeout. Here's a sweep to the left side, and a whole host of Preston High Knights await over there. And that will that could be the last play of the game if they want it to be, because the play clock is at 35 and the big clock is at 25. We'll see if Buchanan wants to run another play, and they may well. Down to 15 on the play clock, and a lot of fog has moved in here in the last 30 minutes or so. Next week, Brook High will be our opponent, and they are not going to run another play. That's the end of the football game with the score. Preston 34, Buchanan Upshur nothing.
Well, the days are getting shorter, and you're starting to feel that little nip in the air, and we all know what that means. The colder weather will soon be with us. Is your furnace up to the challenge? Well, talk to the pros at Street Store, and they'll make sure you stay warm and comfy this winter. Furnaces for any fuel, furnaces for any size home. Plus, if you're looking for supplemental heat, check out the full line of Buck Stoves at Streets. Where do you go to get ready for the cold weather? Go where the pros go. Street Store in Masontown. Whether you're a shade tree mechanic or run an auto repair shop, you can't beat the service and quality you get at Advance Auto Parts in East Kingwood. With the trained and knowledgeable staff at Advance, you'll get the right part for your car or truck, and you'll get it fast. And they're open when you need them, 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday through Saturday, and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Whatever your vehicle, whatever the part, Advance Auto Parts, 318 East Main Street in Kingwood.
Dreaming of wide open spaces? Our team at Houses and More Real Estate totally understands that.
Having more than 8 years of diverse experience, Dr. Forkran performs advanced laparoscopic procedures of the abdomen, including gallbladder, stomach, bowel, colon, liver, and pancreas. Dr. Forkran also performs endoscopies in our state-of-the-art endoscopy suite. Appointments are available now by calling 304-329-4701.
You want the best food for your family, right? Well, Cgp Foods is an employee-owned West Virginia company serving Preston County for 20 years. Reedsville Shop and Save Express, Terralta Shop and Save Express, and Kingwood Save-A-Lot all offer fresh-cut daily meat, full-service slice-to-order deli items, and fresh fruits and vegetables in our produce departments. Plus, weekly specials help stretch your family's food dollar. And during these trying times, we're doing everything possible to keep our customers and employees safe. Cgp Foods, the best for your family.
Memory foam, number up, number down, purple this, temper that. With so many choices, what makes the best mattress?
Hi, Kent and Melissa with Delano's Furniture and Mattress, introducing our Almost Heaven Sleep collection. Custom built right here in West Virginia and created with the best American-made materials available. These sets are double-sided, so you can rotate and flip the mattresses, giving you years of comfort, support, and restful sleep.
So don't be confused by all the choices. Come to Delano's. We make your mattress shopping easy. And experience
the Delano's difference.
For more than 125 years, Clear Mountain Bank has been assisting customers with all their banking needs while helping our communities thrive and overcome new challenges. In recent months, we have continued that same commitment, volunteering in our communities through our Clear Mountain Cares program, helping businesses through our COVID relief efforts, and supporting locally owned restaurants with our Takeout Tuesday initiative. Because at Clear Mountain Bank, it's about more than just banking. It's about being in this together.
Brown's Mill Grocery invites you to stop by for anything you might need. If you're looking for a quick bite, Brown's Mill has buffet-style pizza, fresh subs, and cold drinks. Fill up your tank and your car's tank, too, with quality gasoline. Snacks, cold drinks, gasoline, anything you might need, you'll find at Brown's Mill Grocery. Brown's Mill Grocery at the corner of the Dogtown Road and Route 92. We look forward to seeing you soon at Brown's Mill Grocery.
Ed B., do you know why I stopped you? Well, your sticker is dead, wires are coming out of your tires, and I heard your brakes squealing from way back yonder. You need to get to the tire ladies, get in alignment, get the brakes put on this thing, get it inspected, and while you're there, you might as well get your oil changed. And if you don't, next time I see you, you're getting a ticket. Barney, put that bullet away.
Rainbow Tire, the tire lady takes care of me.
For the great Preston High Band, the FFA, the Junior ROTC, the many clubs and organizations, that extra effort and time will be recognized. Clear Mountain Bank will be there as you move forward. Clear Mountain Bank with 5 convenient Preston County locations: Rollsburg, Kingwood, Terrell, Reedsville, and Brewston Mills. Clear Mountain Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Nothing seems to go quite right if you don't get a good night's sleep. Hi, this is Melissa from Delano's Furniture and Mattress. We invite you to stop in and try America's best-made, most comfortable mattresses, the Almost Heaven collection. World-class quality, made by West Virginia Hands and Hearts. Two-sided and flippable for double the comfort and double the life. Don't take my word for it. Come in and see for yourself. Quit tossing and turning and try the Made in West Virginia mattress sets. Available at Delano's, Route 7, near Reedsville.
The IRS has ever offered, so now's the time. You could qualify for tax relief that saves you thousands, even tens of thousands. Nobody knows this program like the award-winning experts at Optima Tax Relief. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and will fight to get you the best deal possible. Don't mess with the IRS. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269. 800-348-0269.
Optima Tax Relief.
All listen up, girls and ladies of Preston County. Your day out is coming up in this WFSP community calendar, brought to you by Preston Memorial Hospital. Yeah, the Preston County Chamber of Commerce having their virtual Girls' Day Out this year. Of course, due to COVID, it will be a virtual experience. Sunday, November 22nd, 6 p.m., Facebook Live. You'll have chances to win. Just $25 a ticket. To get your ticket, check with the Chamber of Commerce.
The Preston County Health Department is working to help keep you and your community safe from the threat of COVID-19. Until a vaccine is available, our only defense against the virus is our power to reduce the risk of spread. Wear a face covering to protect those around you. Wash your hands often throughout the day and practice 6-foot social distancing at all times. We have the power to reduce the spread. Let's use it. This message brought to you by the Protect Preston campaign, sponsored by the Preston County Health Department. When you think of Prime Time Restaurant, you think comfort food, home cooking like Mama used to make. Actually, it's better, but don't tell Mama that. Prime Time is open beside the Hildreth, Route 26 South Kingwood. Things like homemade pasta, unbelievable burgers and steaks, mouth-watering salads, a menu that'll make your decision tough. Prime Time Restaurant beside the Hildreth, Route 26 South Kingwood. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 3 to 8:30, and Sunday, 11 to 3. Closed Mondays. Prime Time, the place to eat.
Hey, how's your roof? Well, you need to make some repairs before the bad weather sets in, or is it just time to take care of it before problems pop up? Well, the place to go for your roofing needs is none other than Street Store. Right now, you'll save big at Streets. 40-year painted metal roofing, just $209 a foot. Streets has the ridges, vents, soffit, fascia, and fasteners to get the job done right. New roof in your future? Go to where the professionals go. Street Store, Route 7 in Masontown.
East Preston Tire, Route 7, Terrata have been taking care of all of our tire needs for years. Now, however, Tim and the folks at East Preston Tire do so much more. Any and all exhaust system work, brake work, engine tune-ups, even transmissions and air conditioning. Just give Tim a call at East Preston Tire, 304-789-6700. Yes, East Preston Tire still have all those name brand tires for cars, trucks, SUVs, plus all your car service needs. East Preston Tire, Route 7, West Terrata, 304-789-6700. Get the Scott Ford Schaefer GMC early and take advantage of the tremendous savings on the numerous late model, low mileage pre-owned SUVs. Get ready for winter with one of these all-wheel drive SUVs and save thousands. Scott Ford Schaefer GMC, Route 7, just west of Kingwood.
Rain likely this evening. Areas of patchy fog overnight. Cool and low near 40. A slight chance of early morning showers tomorrow. A high of 47. Plenty of sunshine Saturday. A bit warmer. A high of 53. Partly sunny Sunday. A slight chance for showers. A high of 55.